Collective. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot on 1,000. Good Monday morning. I hope everybody is prepared to have a blessed and great week. Somebody with an entitlement complex to the point of delusion told a whole coven, secret society, and group of people that they could do whatever they wanted to. They told these people they could hack you. They told these people that they could gang stalk you at work. They told these people they could chase you into your home and make you work from home because they'll kill you in the street. They told these people that they could torment you in your home. They told these people they could hack your bank account. They could block all communication because they were going to make you disappear and go away. Some of these people took out life insurance policies. Some of these people did identity theft. Multiple people did identity theft on several of you. And I mean, like, multiple people did identity theft, like, on one person, because they told these people that because they had numbers, resources, and people and the police and the government on their side, that you would be destroyed, you would be outnumbered, and you would be under the ground, so there would be no repercussions. But somebody's scared right now. Somebody is scared right now. Because here we are years later with all that false confidence and hot air and selling all them goddamn wolf motherfucking tickets, excuse me, selling all them wolf tickets about how they were going to destroy and obliterate you. You're still growing. Not only are you growing, you're about to expand in your growth. You're opening up new revenues of finances and money that's going to come in. So however they've been blocking your money, there are going to be other revenues and streams of income that you're going to be opening up, that your ancestors of the highest vibration of love are guiding you towards. And they are not going to be able to stop you. You are unstoppable. And whoever this person is, years later, all of the people that they promised and they told they could do all these things to you because you were going to die anyway are now in fear because that person has to give you justice. And that person might be dying soon too. And now they're like, well, goddamn, they didn't die like you told us. And now all the illegal things that we did against them, that's actually in the law, that we can go to jail for fraud, identity theft, hacking, it can be proven, and they're still alive. They're alive, and people know and can hear and touch this person. So where does that leave us? And they all feel backstabbed and betrayed by the person that thought they'd be able to, oh, I feel like you're better than me. And I feel like you have an embodied energy that's going to be successful in life. So I'm just going to destiny swap with you. I'm going to just destiny swap with you. And I'm going to take your essence and everything you are, and I'm going to become that. And then I'm going to use you to still make money by pimping you out to a bunch of people. And then we're going to toss your dead carcass to the vultures to feed on. And no one's ever going to see or think of you again while I walk in your energy on earth. That person is dying right now. That person is dying right now. And everybody is having gloomy thoughts because they're like, you promised us we could do this to this person, and you didn't tell us the whole truth about how powerful and connected and protected and how much favor they really had on their life. You're the loser. We should have never listened to or followed you. You're a really good actor and you got a good mouthpiece on you. You talk a good game, but we should have known that you were weak from the beginning, because a person that needs to destiny swap with another person, that in itself speaks to your character. You're weak. You make bad decisions. You don't have insight, clarity, foresight, wisdom. Why the hell did we follow you up on this shit? So right now, somebody is in fear. Several people that committed fraud against you are in fear because, and identity theft, because the person that tried to destiny swap with you, this could be somebody in your family or someone you've known your whole life, okay, that was always jealous of you. Somebody is getting ready to go to jail and or die. And now all the people that they told they could do this to you, they feel like they're going to be in trouble now for following this person up. For this person paying them money to do this, because something has to be balanced out for you. Trust. Somebody trust that you can trust. This is your ancestors. You can trust that things are going to be balanced out for you. Any monies that was stolen from you is going to be restored to you tenfold. Not only are they going to be restored to you tenfold, but avenues and revenues of finance new ones are going to be opened up for you to destroy whatever path they blocked for you, however they were hacking you, whatever they were doing to you before. In the future going forward, they will not be able to continue, okay? Because you're about to grow and expand in other directions, and the world is changing, and you planted your feet in such a way with your balanced ego, practicality, wisdom and foresight, strength and wisdom, and emotional balance between your emotions and logic. You know how to balance spirituality with practicality. It's going to allow you to ride the wave of change as we go into the new era. A lot of people made a lot of stupid mistakes in self-indulgence, spending money out of ego, and not having the foresight to see how the world would change and how easy things would shift. And they did not make preparations for the new world we're about to go into. And they did not position themselves because they were too busy spending money out of ego and going on carnival cruises and doing stupid shit. while they were gang stalking you. And they didn't have the foresight to plan how to plant their feet without accumulating debt. And now they find themselves stuck as we enter into the new world. Okay, that's what happens when you have a blocked third eye and lack foresight. You think a good time is never going to end. You don't have that Joseph first eye where you can foresee when a famine is coming. You're not planting your feet and making wise decisions with your money. You're accumulating debt instead of paying debt off. You're accumulating debt instead of planting your feet on a solid foundation that might not look like glamour, but it's a solid foundation that cannot be rocked. Whoever you are, the decisions you made in your life, put your feet on a solid foundation, because it was not built on ego. You built your house upon the rocks. These people, they built their homes upon the sand, and now it's about to be washed away because it was shallow, a shallow existence. They thought nothing would ever change in the government. They thought things would stay the same forever, and that's a person that lacks intuition and foresight. You're growing. Somebody reversed an ending to try to do something to you, and you had to show them who you were and that you are not getting weaker by what they've done against you, but you are actually getting stronger and more powerful. Okay. And now they have to be honest with themselves. Gloomy thoughts for this person, because this person is going to lose their home situation. Their home is going to change. If this is a person that was living in a gated community or some type of situation of financial stability, but in deep debt to mortgages, car notes, and a whole bunch of credit cards. If this is someone that was credit card rich, this person, they put all their faith in a situation never changing. Instead of investing their money into a solid foundation, they invested in a situation they thought would never change, that would continue to pay their bills for them. You understand? They didn't build a solid foundation. They invested in you as their solid foundation to support whatever it was that they built. They didn't build anything for themselves. Everything was built off of your energy. And now that your energy is coming back, everything is going to be pulled from beneath their feet. Whoever you are, you were this person's Section 8. Okay. Whoever this energy is, you were their Section 8. This person thought that they would literally be able to benefit off your energy, literally, for the rest of their life and generations to come, by oppressing you, like the government was not going to change, like times were not going to change, like prophecies were not going to be fulfilled. Okay. So their living situation is about to change drastically, because they're not getting any more unexpected money. Unexpected money is money that's unstable, unpredictable. It's not something that's a stable income that comes from a solid foundation. It's something that is by chance. Like if I gang stalk you and energy harvest from you, that can't last forever. But that's the unexpected money they were expecting. Gifts from the wealth class, by keeping you engaged in the Hunger Games, by positioning themselves over you as your controller, your puppet master. And now they're being kicked out because they couldn't produce the results in you. Something was short-lived. A rich lady, or someone that wanted to be a rich lady, and an older gentleman. What is this rich lady energy? What is this rich lady energy? What is this rich lady energy? A rich lady. Someone that wanted to stay and remain a rich lady is not getting their wish fulfillment. The 10 of Pentacles reverse. So there's somebody here that thought they were going to be wealthy, man or woman, and they're not. And who's this good gentleman in the reverse? And Aquarius has to release the burden. There's an Aquarius energy here that has to release something that's becoming a burden to their ass right now. Whoever this Aquarius is, they have to release something right now, because they will not have any peace. I can assure and promise you, because whoever you are, you know how to stoke the fire. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, you know how to stoke the fire, and you will do it. Absolutely. Day in and day out for the rest of their life. Every breath that they breathe in and out, you will stoke the fire on their ass if they don't balance something out. They didn't get away with something and they're pulling their energy out of something. Something might be going on with somebody's heart right now. Let's go, Holy Divine Spirit. What is this heart energy? 3. I hope everybody had as lovely as a weekend as I did. I'm so happy for the rain. Y'all don't know, I love rain. I love sunshine, child. I love the rain too, child, especially when at nighttime. I love when it rains at night. Hell, I love when it rains in the day. Sure, I walk through the park in the rain. Y'all know, I love everything. Let's go, heart. What is this heart energy? Somebody's suffering from high blood pressure right now. Somebody needs to connect with loved ones, feeling distant from others. Heart. Spell work. Demanding. Spell work again. Someone did some workings on someone's heart chakra. Somebody did some kind of working. Now, I don't know if this is good or bad, because, you know, some people are commissioned. Some people are commissioned as a hierophant spiritual energy to balance dark and light energy in case these demons step out of line. So this could be bad or good. Okay, I'm just telling you like it is. Some of us are hierophant energies, and we were placed here specifically to wake up at a certain time, because these demons, they get out of line. Y'all know these demons, sometimes they get ahead of themselves and they start feeling themselves a little bit too much. And we gotta, you know, tighten them up a little bit. So this could be good or bad. Let's go, heart. Giving to others without a cause or restraint. Tolerating too much from others. Loving indiscriminately. Someone might be having lung issues right now. All right, who we talking about here, Holy Spirit? So somebody with high blood pressure needs to connect with loved ones. They're feeling distant from others. Spell work done on someone did spell work on someone's heart chakra. This person might be very demanding. They might be suffering from loneliness, lung issues, giving to others or a cause without restraint. Okay, tolerating too much from others to the point of neglecting emotional self-care and loving indiscriminately. Somebody that didn't want to let something go, that tried to get away with something. Who we talking about here? A 9 of Pentacles. Somebody that wanted to move forward. Here goes this Cancer energy right now. So there's a Cancer energy that in the past couldn't get away with something. This is someone that is very cold and narcissistic, and that's not connected to their heart. That's connected and giving and loving indiscriminately the wrong people. They're giving to the wrong people. They're giving to the wrong people. The people they're giving to might be very demanding. And it's because spell work was done on this person's heart chakra at some point in their life, and it is completely blocked. And again, it's like a demon that is loving other demons indiscriminately and trying to help them to get a cause. They're trying to help them with an unjust cause. All right, 3. What is the energy crowning this read? What is the energy crowning this read? Somebody is expecting to be cut off with that 3 of Wands. Somebody's expecting either something to be returned back to sender, or something to be cut off abruptly, okay? Or someone's going to cut something out their life or cut someone out their life. What is the obstacle? The obstacle is someone, I have Capricorn energy here and I have Leo energy and Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The obstacle is the rich lady. Somebody thought that they were going to end up wealthy and they really, really invested years of their life. See, this is where the foresight and intuition comes in, okay? When you believe ignorantly that by causing misfortune for others as a career, you will receive good karma. And that's ignorant. That's a very ignorant belief, because that's to not believe in God and the universe. What goes up must come down. It's an ebb and flow of things. Nothing stays the same ever. The pendulum has to swing back in the other direction at some point. So that just in itself goes against nature. It goes against universal laws to believe that by causing bad karma, by causing misfortune to others, you can receive good karma. How can you believe that by engaging in certain activities, a criminal lifestyle, spiritually criminal, that it's gonna, whatever fame and fortune you receive, it's gonna last for the rest of your days? Whoever this person is, they haven't had a single day of peace since they embarked on this journey of trying to subdue you. It's like they thought that the end result was going to be in them taking a day off, taking a vacation with all the money they earned after you collapsed and was dead. And they would be sitting on a beach in Jamaica drinking coconut rum out of a real coconut, on the beach in Jamaica, smoking a big fat spliff. Like, whoa, after all that work I put in is finally over, and now I have my reward. No, sweetheart. Like Jesus said in the Bible, don't worry, they shall have their reward too. When he was talking to the man, about what about the wicked? And he was like, and I'm doing good and I'm doing the right thing, and it seems like the wicked, they are prospering. And he said, don't worry, they will have their reward. The seeds they sow, you're going to see the fruit that they receive from it. Don't worry about what it looks like. You will see in the end how it ends up for them. And this is somebody that thought in the end they would have a period of rest. And just as hard of a time as they contributed to making your life, their life was hard too, because that's a lot of work day and night, a lot of loss of sleep, a lot of stress and anxiety, a lot of being called on around the clock, being bound to your phone and bound to doing spell work day and night. The same way they tried to restrict you from having rest and being able to live in peace, they haven't had any peace either, because in order to disturb your peace, they couldn't be sitting in peace, because that's an action. Do you understand? Disturbing your peace was an action they had to take and be active in constantly. So as long as you didn't have peace, they didn't have peace. The only difference is they thought the end result would be rest and relaxation and a whole bunch of money for them. But at the end, the only person that's going to be wealthy and have rest and relaxation is you. So it actually worked the other way around. The end of the journey result that they wanted is what you're going to experience. And what they wanted you to experience is where they're going to end up. It's like at the end of the road, suddenly the switcheroo. Wait a minute. My destiny was supposed to be her dying and me resting. That's why I haven't had peace for the last 10 years, because I put all this work in. Yep, bitch, you put all that work in, and now your ass is going to suffer the rest of your life while we're going to have peace. You understand? They didn't have any rest. They worked hard only for you to have peace and expand in the end, and for their life to, turn into a homeless bum. Okay. So somebody that thought they were going to be wealthy, right now, they're not. What happened in the recent past? Whoever hired them in the wealth class to do all this tis to you, it's over. Okay? They've got bad karma for what they did to a high priestess. Somebody got really, really bad karma. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The high priestess. Tell me more about the high priestess. Tell me more. Somebody should have used their intuition. Yep. Whoever the Queen of Wands reversed is, possibly this Leo energy, they got a message already. Bad karma because of what they did and tried to do, whatever they signed a contract for to do to a high priestess. They're cutting them off. They got a message. They got a new start and they still failed. Sorry, the glare. They got a new start, the Ace of Pentacles, and they still failed. They still failed to subdue a high priestess. And it's just leaving them in a weakened state. And the high priestess is actually absorbing this person's energy, but they don't even have any. It's like pennies on the ground right now. The Hermit, what is the Hermit? Clarify the Hermit. Okay. This might be a Virgo energy. I feel like this might be a younger person that might have heavy Virgo in their chart. Somebody is no longer in a mental imprisonment about an Emperor energy. Somebody, an older person or a boss. So there might have been a younger person that was in a mental imprisonment that might have feared these people at one point. This is a younger person. I feel like this might be someone between the ages 20 and 30 that at one point was more naive and afraid and intimidated by these people, by their money, their status and connections. But I feel like somebody is starting to gain their strength, courage, and footing, and they're not scared anymore. Tell me more about the situation, Holy Spirit, with this Emperor. The Five of Pentacles. Somebody did something to try to make someone unstable, to rock their foundation, to affect their stability, to make them to disorganize like a bowling ball. Somebody came in like a wrecking ball and tried to make someone lose their job, their stability, cause them to be lack structure in their life with their job and their home by putting them in the Five of Pentacles. Somebody did something to a younger person they wanted to intimidate, to try to make them lose their job, to make them feel afraid that they were bound to whatever contract they trapped them in at a very young age. But somebody, the higher, to win at all costs, a Taurus. A Taurus did this to win at all costs. Caused somebody to try to cause someone to be homeless, okay? So that they could cause an imbalance to a mother figure. So I feel like somebody's adult child, somebody took action in their child's life. So this could be a high priestess's child. Because they couldn't affect the high priestess, somebody went to a high priestess's child that was at a very young age manipulated with magic, manipulated possibly with chemical substances, magic put in their food, and a lot of other little things they were doing under the scenes that they couldn't have possibly fought against because they were unaware, and also their naivety. And they manipulated this person into some kind of a contract and had them living in a state of fear that we have power over you. And this person finally gained their confidence, this child, years later, and they separated their energy from these people. And then they tried to come back to win at all costs, a Taurus energy, to force this child, young adult, through manipulation by stopping their finances to engage with them again. But now I don't think that that young adult is afraid of these people anymore. Right now, I think they have their courage to push forward, and I don't think they're intimidated or afraid of these people. Somebody invested in something. They couldn't move to calmer waters. What's that Seven of Pentacles? What's the Seven of Pentacles? Somebody could not move to calmer waters. So they got this child to try to do something to you one more time, but it was a big backfire. And the child might have had some kind of temporary state of confusion or damage to their crown chakra as a result of what they participated in. But they manipulated them by paying somebody to make this child lose their job so that they could force them into this situation. It was heavy manipulation. They caused this child an imbalance. but they see that they were still unable to affect the high priestess because of their connection in the past. All right. And what is going on right now with this? Yeah, to win at all costs. They needed their energy because these are some dried up old hag ass witches that don't have no power. They have no strength. They have no wisdom, no creativity. Their connection is in weak ass humans that have no power. Your connection is in God and your ancestors, your ancestral connection of the highest vibration of love that never fails you. And because of that, these people, you heard the song, they told me to play that. This is the day that the Lord has made. You see, when it started off, he said, even though I cried last Tuesday or Saturday or whatever day it was, and I was out of cash by Friday or Saturday or Sunday or whatever day it was, I'm gonna still give him the praise. You understand? No matter what these people have taken you through, you have been resilient because every single need that you ever had has been met. You have a wealth of abundance spiritually that's getting ready to manifest in the physical realm. But until that time, God has been keeping you through the storm. Yolanda Adams, no matter what, God has been keeping you on a boat safe from all harm, making sure that you had a roof over your head, food on the table, and every penny stretched to cover your every expense until that abundance is released to you. These people did this to win at all costs because they felt like they were out of options, they were out of ideas, and they're in a weakened state right now, and you're not. And somebody got backstabbed and betrayed. It did not work. The Ten of Swords. Somebody got backstabbed and betrayed. And now this Cancer feels like they're stuck instead. Now, what is going on right now with this Capricorn devil energy? Tell me more about the situation with this devil energy. They provided clarity to this Leo that can't control their or regulate their emotions, that does not have emotional intelligence at all, that they're not going to move forward with them because they can't get them results. And right now, there might be a Cancer that might be standing their ground to something. What is the Six of Wands? What is this Cancer? They're standing their ground right now about sacrificing somebody because it's too much for them. They're lacking sleep. They're stressed out. They're not seeing fruit. They are not seeing the fruit of their labor. It's more labor than it is fruit. It's like they're not getting sustenance. They're not getting anything. They're trying to get blood out of a turnip. This Cancer is not getting anything. It's like I'm putting all my energy and time into trying to get you results. And this person, they keep growing and expanding and doing better. Their spiritual strength and knowledge and wisdom is growing, and their finances is growing, and more doors are opening up, and their feet is just getting planted. Their roots continue to grow even deeper than they already were. But every time we try to do something to them, that tree gets thicker and bigger and stronger, and I'm getting weaker. It's like the more we fight against them, the weaker we become. And it's going to get to the point where we're going to lose everything if we stay in this fight that we are not going to win. We are not going to win this fight. So what's going on right now, Holy Spirit, with this Aquarius energy? The Sun, the Hierophant. Somebody had an ego death. Somebody might be trying to take care of some business right now concerning something that was unjust when it comes to money, to win at all costs. Tell me more about this person and this night energy right now with the Hierophant. So someone's stressed out right now. They might have made an offer, a useless offer to try to drain somebody again. Who? Clarify the Eight of Pentacles reverse. The Three of Cups. Somebody was aware and now they can't recover. So again, the stupids have a ball. I talked about this before. It's a book. I spent a lot of time in the library as a young youth back in the day. I spent a whole lot of time in the library. You know, when you poor as a kid, you spend a whole lot of time in the library because it's air conditioned, and it's money in them tampon and pad machines. You know, and you can stay warm in the winter, especially if your family's been homeless before. You spend a whole lot of time in the library, child. But there was a book. I remember in childhood, there was a book in the library called The Stupids Have a Ball. And it was about a family called The Stupids. And they did a lot of stupid things. And that's why they were called The Stupids. These people are the stupids because the definition of stupidity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Your mind doesn't have the ability to 3 of wands expand. So, of course, still, stupid results. They made an offer to try to drain you under this new moon. Happy new moon, everybody. Today is the new moon. They made an offer, but you were in some gorilla energy on their ass. And now somebody can't recover. The 9 of wands reverse. Clarify this 9 of wands reverse. Yep. Whatever they tried to do in secret, you were aware of every single last one of them. And you were the victor. You were the victor. They reversed an ending and tried doing the only thing they know how to do is magic. And their magic ain't magicking. None of it. Not even a little bit. None of their magic is magicking at all. All their magic is doing, they're casting spells on themselves of poverty, of homelessness by attacking you. It's a waste of time. It was a missed opportunity. And I mean, an overall missed opportunity. You are moving forward. The cycle is over and you're blessed. You passed into your north node and you are on your divine path and calling, and it cannot be rocked. Your foundation is solid. It cannot be changed. You completed your lessons and your cycles, and they can't throw you off your path now. Your feet are planted because they were not planted off of shallow ego. They were planted off of divine confidence and self-assurance because you did your shadow work. So these people have to pull their energy away. It's a missed opportunity to level up off of your life again like they did when you were younger, and they have to end the conflict. The 4 of wands. Tell me more about the Hierophant. It was a bad investment. A King of Cups is thinking about still doing magic. Well, bitch, do it. You can do magic till all your teeth fall out and you in Atlanta at Christmas time singing with the choir. Because, bitch, I'm going to go and watch. I'm going to go down there and watch. I might even pull my phone out and record. You could do magic until your teeth fall out and you got your hand over your chest singing like Eddie Kane in the homeless choir of Warlocks that Warlock Dusty Men that was in that. So I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it while you losing shit, while time is passing and you're not trying to find a way to recover your finances or recover your life. These are the type of energies. These are the type of energies that's in that. So even though they're losing. While they losing, they be in that energy of so I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it, and then eventually they're standing on the side of the highway with a sign up. Are you saying so now? And all you see is 2 rotten teeth on the bottom of their mouth. What about so now? Hey man, y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. You know, when you stop at the highway, when you're getting off the highway and they standing there with the sign and you playing your gospel music and they start dancing too, hoping you're going to give them money because they doing a little jig. They dance to the music with you. Hey, look, I'm dancing too. You want to give me some money? You know, use your discernment. Use your discernment who you give to. You know, oh, you blessed because you give to anybody no matter what. Child, I know what the fuck karma look like because you was warlocking and saying so about all the people you was hurting and trying to slow down and steal from in that so there's somebody in that so energy right now. So let him go ahead because this motherfucker is going to be saying so with a cup downtown somewhere, wherever you live, begging for money. You ain't saying so no more, are you? It's your goofy ass. Yeah, I hope they watching 7 of Pentacles. They going to be homeless talking about so. Why are you doing magic that don't even work? Why are you doing magic that don't work? That's a person that's going to end up in poverty with shorts that smell like boo-boo, still trying to do sex magic with other homeless people that might have AIDS and might be sickly. I'm not talking about everybody that's homeless at all, not at all, because I know a lot of people, it's just something temporary, a lot of different reasons. I'm talking about these goofy warlocks that have been out here warlocking and siphoning from people, children, doing magic on innocent people, attacking people, stealing from people, sexually assaulting people and children, and doing all kind of horrendous crimes. I'm talking about those motherfuckers that thought they were getting away with it all this time when karma finally hits their funky asses. That's who I'm talking about. Right now, somebody feels like something's too much of a burden, and they're walking away from something. The Three of Pentacles reverse. A Page of Pentacles. Somebody might not want to work with somebody no more. They're trying to rebuild their life. The Lovers reverse. Somebody is ending a partnership with somebody. The Four of Wands reverse. Yep. Whatever marriage or relationship, business and love, or whatever marriage or this organization, this group, they had, somebody might be walking away. Someone could be a Sagittarius. They're going to try to regulate their own life. What's the Lovers? There might be a Gemini energy that's depressed right now that might be working on something with the King of Pentacles. What is this Gemini and Aquarius King of Pentacles working on? Pulling their energy back. They're not going to work anymore with these people. What's the Ace of Swords? What's the Ace of Swords? They're providing clarity about the Emperor reverse. That's a Cancer energy. The Queen of Wands reverse. That's a Leo. They're providing clarity. What is the truth and clarity about? What is that Ace of Swords? Oh, they're providing clarity about them. They're overly emotional because they're going to reveal a secret. What is that Moon card reverse? They're going to reveal something that was hidden. What is the Moon card reverse? That they were unhappy. They're very unhappy with the results from this Leo they hired to attack you, that spent all those, and they put a lot of hard work in. Or imagine working for over 10 years on something that you think is going to benefit in the end. And that's the only reason you put that much work and went that hard on your body and in what you were doing, because you thought that the end result was you were going to be the rich lady, only to find out you're going to be a homeless bum. But you worked hard on a project. You focused all your energy and time on something only because you kept your eye on the prize, only to find out the prize is going to be boo-boo, and it's going to be you smelling like boo-boo as a homeless bum. So this person is overly emotional right now because they put over 10 years of their life working on something because of what they thought the end result was going to be. And now the end result is going to be nothing. They work for nothing. There's nothing but a porta potty of boo-boo. It's a porta potty of boo-boo at the end of their rainbow. And it was a waste of time and energy. Let's go, Spirit. What are the messages this morning? Somebody might be under judgment in the legal system right now. This man is a complete idiot. Complete idiot. Reprobate mind. What are the messages this morning? Get up and pray between 12 a.m. and 3 a.m. You're under spiritual attack. Say less. Say less. Let's go. Do an A cleanse. Say less. Why? Loans, stocks, and bonds. Something might be about stocks and bonds or a loan. Somebody might be a landscaper or work outside. A hacker, a scammer, a place. When I think of home, I think of a place. Oh, jail. They threw that joint right out. I think of home. I think of a place. Somebody going to jail. That could have been in a sham, a fake marriage. Okay. All right. This is another storyline. This person had an ego death, engagement proposal. Somebody with a cursed bloodline. Okay. And how? Okay. So somebody had an ego death that might be under judgment in the legal system. That was a hacker and a scammer. Somebody might have been spiritually attacking somebody, like during the bewitching hours. Y'all know the bewitching hours are like between 12 and 4, or 1 and 4 o'clock in the morning. Y'all know the bewitching hours are usually between 1 and 4 o'clock in the morning, or 12 and 3 o'clock. It's like that's the time that all of the warlocks and witches go out and start doing their bidding. They get their petition writing, like between 10 and 12. Child, these mofos sleep upside down, hanging in a closet, looking like Count Dracula. These mugs sleep in a coffin in the daytime. These mugs are vitamin D deficient. These are vampires. Somebody's going to jail with a cursed bloodline. All right, so let's go on and get it. Tell me about this loan. Is this a loan or stocks and bonds? What is this? Is this a loan or stocks and bonds? All right. Somebody could be a Gemini. Clarify loan or stocks and bonds. Somebody couldn't persevere as a magician. A 9 of Pentacles. Their magic backfired. And they're stressed out right now. All right. What about stocks and bonds? Clarify stocks and bonds. A crime. The page of Pentacles reverse. Somebody failed to get away with something concerning stocks and bonds. This might be stocks and bonds. The 10 of Pentacles reverse, or a loan. All right, what about this? They were paid to be destructive using magic. Okay, whose stocks and bonds are these? Whose stock and bonds is this? Okay, or who got a loan? A King of Pentacles. Okay, so a King of Pentacles might have gotten some news that somebody failed to create an illusion about an Ace of Pentacles. Okay, and they didn't want to let something go. And whose stocks and bonds are these? Oh, so somebody wanted to... Did somebody want to use your energy to invest in the stock market? They couldn't backstab and betray you. How? They could not backstab and betray you. How? By orchestrating something. The spell work backfired. Okay, somebody, by getting you to take action, clarify the Ace of Wands for better clarity. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands, please, and thank you. The Queen of Wands. Oh, okay. You were supposed to have sex with an attractive person, but you pulled your energy back. Okay. All right. So this has to do with someone getting your energy. This has to do with someone getting your energy so that they could invest in stocks and bonds, doing some kind of magic. There is an Emperor energy, an older man, could just be someone over 40 that was supposed to catfish you, have sex with you, and drain you of your sacral chakra so that they could use it to do spell work with in the stock market. Okay. But whoever this person is, you were on to their shenanigans and you pulled your energy back from them. The 2 of Cups reversed. And that's why they're backstabbed and betrayed, because they couldn't get your energy for these stocks and bonds. And what is going on now with these stocks and bonds? The Lovers. Somebody could be a Gemini. somebody can't move forward with something. Somebody could be a Taurus, or someone's getting divorced, and someone's moving on to calmer waters. Somebody's divorcing someone and moving on to calmer waters because they are aware, or they know you're completely aware that that's what they've been after. The Ten of Swords, to backstab and betray you. Yeah. All right. So their whole operation is completely backstabbed and betrayed because everybody is aware. Look, women that have completed your shadow work, listen, guard your womb. Guard your energy and your womb. We understand now what they do. Okay. All right. Be careful. A lot of men are not out here to date right now. They're here to drain your chakra using old world alpha male, beta male strategies and mental manipulation tactics, mirroring narcissism, trying to wear a mask long enough to have sex with you to drain your energy. If you are a younger person and you are having casual sex, I'm not judging anybody. But if you are a younger person and you're dating someone and you decide to have sex, still spiritually protect yourself. Of course, physically, but spiritually too. You know, there are baths you can prepare, spiritual protection baths using lemons and other herbs that you can pour over your body to make sure that no one can steal your star or no one can steal your energy. After you bathe, you pour it over your body and let it air dry so that you'll have spiritual protection. Either way, there are a lot of women and men that are out here that specifically go to clubs and specifically are out there in the game only to steal your energy, because everybody thinks they're Harry Potter in 2025. Everybody thinks it's a whole bunch of goofy men and women out here that think there's some kind of magician now that can't wait, like I said, to get out here and get on Tinder or some website and test out what they didn't learn to do. First you gotta love bomb them and wear a mask, and then suddenly ghost them out of nowhere. Tell them to meet you at a restaurant and tell them you're right around the corner, and then just ghost and then take their energy. It's all kind of weirdo people out here right now. Protect yourself, because a lot of people are working for people that just want to do spell work to invest in different things. Some people want to build businesses, open hair salons, open barbershops, open restaurants, and they're aware of how to use your energy to manifest these things. So they're paying a lot of people to go out there and to try to get your energy. Who has a cursed bloodline? Somebody that was in their ego about doing this magic. Who's got a cursed bloodline? Who's this person that's got a cursed bloodline now? Somebody that's sad, that cursed their bloodline. I just saw a Scorpio. It might be a Scorpio with a cursed bloodline right now. Somebody that wanted to breadcrumb you, that didn't have the same energy for you. They wanted a connection with you where they just wanted to use you for money by obtaining your energy. Somebody that had planned whatever they planned against you. The Three of Cups reverse, and they worked with the whole group of women. And now, whoever you are, you're still moving forward. Yeah, they worked with the whole group of women, a whole coven. There is a masculine that came towards you. There's a masculine that came toward you. He might have a cursed bloodline now. The masculine that came toward you to try to empty out your whole fucking womb. He wanted to have sex with you and literally empty out your whole sacral chakra, like stick a straw, he wanted to hook up to you like a gas station and fill up completely and leave you dry and empty. And he worked with an entire coven of women that he recruited to work with him to all try to siphon your energy. And you pulled your energy back when you realized he was on some bullshit and he didn't get your energy. That kitchen witch with the low IQ was a part of that coven. This man was connected to a whole entire coven of women that you didn't know about, but you knew something was going on intuitively. You could feel the energy of like a presence of a group of women. And when you felt that, let me tell y'all something really quick. Men and women, if you meet a woman or you meet a man, either way, this is advice for men and women, especially if you're younger and you're still in the game and you're still out here dating. Don't date somebody that has a whole bunch of demons attached to them. You're like, what do you mean? I can't see demons in people or whatever. Yes, you can. Yes, you absolutely can. Because the demons are in the people that they're connected to. So when I say don't date or keep company or become friends with people that are connected to a whole bunch of demons, if you see somebody has a whole bunch of connections to a whole bunch of unhealed women or a whole bunch of unhealed men, don't have an overactive heart chakra and try to be understanding and be like, well, I don't want to judge nobody. That don't got nothing to do with me. Oh, yes, it does. Because what happens is when you meet a person and you let them connect with you, even in friendship, that has a whole bunch of demonic attachments, meaning people that have a whole bunch of unhealed, unresolved issues. They're dealing with aspects of their character, which are demon, where they can't demonic, which are they cannot balance their dark and light energy. Then what happens oftentimes is those demons latch onto your light. And even if you cut that person off, once those demons get a taste of your energy, they want to stay in your energy now that they've discovered you. And they're going to follow you on social media now that they know where you work, because you hung out with this man or woman and their friends. And even after they're gone, those demons still are going to want to stay attached and latched onto your energy and your light. So don't make friends and don't date people or let people into your life that have a whole bunch of demonic attachments. And that would be people that are unhealed. Try to only surround yourself with men and women that are as high vibrational as possible. Okay. At all times. So yeah, whoever this man is, the kitchen witch and her whole coven is having a tower right now. And he might have cursed his bloodline. He cursed his bloodline and they had an ego death. Tell me, so that kitchen witch, she was supposed to be like his bottom bitch. The kitchen witch was his bottom bitch, okay? She was supposed to become his wife. Like he slept with her, or he was sleeping with all the women in the coven, but she's like the bottom bitch wife type or whatever, proposal or engagement. And he's pulling it back now because he's upset because of the financial loss, because they were unable to obtain your energy. And what's this hacker scammer? These people were allowed to hack you and scam you, but you were able to find a way out and get unstuck from whatever they've been doing to you, because somebody didn't want to let go. They were hacking and scamming you. This Scorpio was hacking and scamming you to affect your finances, so that you would be put into a financial position where it would benefit you to get into a relationship with anyone that would take you. But they would block anyone from coming toward you except for who they wanted to siphon your energy. And they were hoping that if they hacked you and scammed, that they would block your romantic connections, and they would also block your finances, and you would get into a relationship out of desperation because you needed help with that death energy. So there's a Scorpio right now with a cursed bloodline trying to avoid a tower, and that's the truth. That's the absolute God honest truth, the Ace of Swords. Okay, now they want to talk about a place. There might be a place where they do sports engagements or something like that. So these people are under judgment in the legal system for the hacking and scamming, which is why they're worried about you getting justice. They're worried about you getting justice. Okay. They wanted me to say something about this. What do you want me to say about getting up and praying between 12 a.m. and 3 a.m.? Oh, they didn't get the results that they wanted. Okay. And just do an egg cleanse. You might need to do an egg cleanse to avoid a tower. The spellwork backfired. Okay. somebody might need to do an A cleanse. Okay. Somebody, if they got a younger person to help them do spell work that just don't know no better yet, whoever that younger person is, they need to do an A cleanse because the spell work backfired to get completely unstuck. So I'm being guided to tell a younger person to go ahead and do an A cleanse. Okay. I'm being guided to tell a younger person, this might be someone around the age of 25, do an A cleanse because the spell work backfired, and to get your energy back right. And don't do that no more. Change your life. Go in another direction. These people already cursed their bloodline. You don't want to curse yours too. I know whoever you are, you're younger, and younger people make mistakes sometimes. But that energy is on you right now from a backfire. They want you to do an A cleanse, okay? And balance your dark and light energy. Rethink, look at what these people are going through right now, and it's not too late for you to choose a different path in your life. God gave you free will, and you have the free will ability, the strength, and the courage, I know you do, to choose another path right now, balancing your dark and light energy. Put your ego to the side and balance your spirituality and practicality. You don't have to keep on this path. It's a dead end. Okay, I hope somebody gets that. All right. Now they want me to talk about a place. They want me to talk about a place. And whoever that young person is, believe me, I'm not trying to sound preachy. But you don't want to end up like that kitchen witch with the low IQ that used her body, allowed her body to be completely abused. Something might be a church. She allowed her body to be completely abused, drained. She didn't do shadow work. And now her spirit, her fertility is completely gone. Spiritual fertility. She can't come up with any creative ideas in her life to manifest abundance. And she racked up a bunch of bad karma. And it's going to show on her body and on her face and in her living conditions over the next few years. Take a page out of her book, and you cannot. I need you to tap into your foresight. Tap into your foresight. Don't think about 5 years down the line. Think about when you reach your 40s. In your 40s, you want to look good. You want your vitality. You want to look like you're 30 in your 40s still, or even in your 20s. Doing all that negative spell work to hurt and harm people, it's going to pull away from your beauty. It's going to take from your beauty, okay, and leave you in poor health with bad karma and bad finances. Believe me, it'll manifest. Think down the line. Think about when you're much older. What you do right now is going to be everything when you're older. Believe me, don't think about money in the next 5 years. Think about your life and vitality in the next, when you turn 40. I feel like you're in your 20s right now. You have to have that long distance foresight. Think way ahead into the future. Don't just think 5 years. Think about what you want it to look like when you turn 40 and the health you want to be in. Listen, tap into your foresight. Look at these people. Get away from them. Separate your energy now. It is not too late for you to get things on track, okay? Use wisdom and foresight now. Don't follow these people. Listen, it's a universal law. I'm not talking about religion. It is a universal law. What goes up comes down. It is impossible and ignorant to believe you can get good karma by causing misfortune for others. It's a fact. The devil can tell you that, okay? And you knowing this and looking at how raggedy these people's lives are about to be, listen, go the other direction, please. You're probably young and beautiful right now. Your skin probably looks nice and supple and soft and healthy, supple, moist. You don't want to end up with a grayish, dead body looking skin, sagging and looking unhealthy with a used up body, a used up vagina or penis. not functioning right. You're behind needing surgery and all kind of, you don't want to do that. Plus just the bad karma that comes with that energy. You'll only attract dust in the future to you if you don't keep your vitality, do your shadow work and raise your vibration, so that you can attract more than just dust toward you in the future. Because these people trust and believe they can only attract dust toward them. Dusty men and dusty women. That's their future. What is this place? Clarified place. The club. Place. All right, that was it. Oh, okay. Yep, that's it. Club. Okay. There might be a club, a bar, a restaurant. It might be called Junkyard or something like that. Or it's either, there might be a club by a junkyard, or this club looks like a junkyard, like by design. It might like be a nice club, but like, you know how they have clubs, like it's called the Junkyard. Junkyard is supposed to have some kind of significance here. There's something about a club, bar, or restaurant type thing here. Okay, whoever this is for, you're gonna know what this is I'm talking about. Y'all said place, so let me. I have West African, Texas, Navy Federal Credit Union. Something might be in Texas. Someone might be of Central African descent. Tanzania, Bank of America. Clarified place. Clarified place. Somebody might have an account with USAA. Somebody might be Central African. Somebody might be Central African. Somebody might be from Utah. All right, place, clarify place. Central Africa again. Okay. Somebody is of Central African descent. Possibly Togo, Benin. Place. Anything else about place? Someone might be Jamaican. Somebody might be connected to Wyoming. Somebody might be from a Caribbean island. Okay, that's Jamaica. Something is about Antarctica and China. Again, somebody might bank at USAA. Okay. All right. Tell me about Central Africa. What is this about Central Africa or someone that's Central African? So somebody might have celebrated in Tanzania in the past with someone of Central African descent. Because I saw Tanzania too. There's something that someone does not see that they want me to tell you. Okay. Somebody knows somebody that is from Togo or Benin, Central Africa. Okay. And what about this person? They celebrate with them. They want me to tell somebody that celebrated with someone of Central African descent. They want me to tell somebody something about an Aquarius or a star. Clarify that star energy. Clarify the star. The Queen of Wands. So there might be an Aquarius energy or some kind of star. Somebody could be famous that might have celebrated. There's a Cancer. There's a Cancer, an Aquarius, and a Central African from Togo or Benin. Okay. That all celebrated together. Okay. All three of them celebrated together. Okay. What came out next? Tell me about Texas. Somebody could have blocked something or cut something off. Something's getting cut off. A Taurus. Somebody made somebody an offer, or they connected with somebody about a Taurus, a King of Pentacles. Oh, their wish fulfillment is to release a burden because something's over. I'm getting the feeling that 3 people came together. An Aquarius came together with a Central African from Togo or Benin and a Cancer Warlock. They came together and they discussed cutting off a Taurus. Clarify, Holy Spirit. So they're the Taurus that don't know that they had a secret meeting or something to cut them off. A hermit, a Virgo, a teacher. Somebody might be a teacher that feels defeated. So there might be a teacher that might be a Taurus, or someone might have worked as a principal, a teacher, or a high school principal in the past. You getting backstabbed and betrayed possibly right now by an Aquarius, by Central African from Togo, Benin, and by Cancer Warlock from West Africa. They had a meeting because they're unhappy with something. So somebody's from Texas. It might be that Aquarius. Yep, because these people, they feel powerless at this point, and they feel like they're getting bad karma. They're cutting you off, Taurus. Taurus, you're getting cut off. They made an offer because somebody's not going to recover from something. What is the 9 of Wands reverse? What is the 9 of Wands reverse? What is the 9 of Wands reverse? The 9, they can't recover because they can't create any more conflict to get someone in a mental imprisonment. So I feel like this has to do with the energy harvesting they were doing of a high priestess. They were depending on a partnership of an Aquarius and a Taurus. But because they can no longer obtain this high priestess's energy at all whatsoever, they're cutting a Taurus out of something. That's why Antarctica's here. There's something about China and Antarctica and studying your DNA. And these people at one time had told them that they could do whatever they wanted to, a high priestess. They could inject you with the Neuralink technology, study your DNA, follow you around, watch you through an eye camera, do all kind of bullshit, harvest your energy so they could study your energy and all this shit. They're getting cut out of something. Okay, tell me about Wyoming. So I feel like this is a teacher energy with that hermit. That could be a Taurus. And tell me about Wyoming. Somebody could be isolated and depressed right now, trying to balance the situation. They have a practitioner in Wyoming that has come out in my readings in the past. She's Jamaican. I think it might be a woman. Okay. I think it might be a woman. It could be a man, but there's some kind of Jamaican practitioner that is in Wyoming that does work for, the government, behind the government. They do a lot of, I think, energy or root work or something for people in the government, whoever this Jamaican is in Wyoming. That could be watching me right now. And what about this Jamaican? Something's not going in their favor. They got clarity. They got clarity that they're not hidden. They got clarity that whatever they do, whatever they're doing, it's out in the open. It's not hidden at all. It's like a rainbow in the sky. Everybody knows about it now. It's not a secret. We all know how to protect our wounds now. We all know what y'all are up to. And they feel defeated about this theft of energy, whoever this Jamaican is, and their complete wish fulfillment. What is that? What is their complete wish fulfillment? This might be like a root worker that's Jamaican that lives in Wyoming. This person was making offers, but it's not going in their favor. The 3 cups reversed. Yeah, this is the root worker, a Jamaican root worker that works out of Wyoming for the government, or the government behind the government in the U.S. Tell me about Fort Worth, Texas, or Texas. What's this about Texas? The moon card. Somebody was waiting for something. What is the moon? Somebody that was keeping something hidden, a hermit, not to move forward, to hold a hermit back. Somebody was waiting and expecting to hear good news about them holding. They were waiting to hear good news about these people being able to hold you back from moving forward in your life so that they could keep you as a human battery and harness your energy from you. They were waiting to hear this about the big secret that you were not supposed to know, that these people, what they were orchestrating in your life to keep you as a human battery just for them. And they were waiting to hear news from the Queen of Wands reverse, a kitchen witch with a low IQ that only knows how to pop her pussy, that they were successful in slowing you down and holding you back, but there's still forward movement. Matter of fact, it's not just movement, it's growth and expansion in your life. You're moving forward and you're going to keep on moving forward. So whoever was waiting to hear this in Texas, it's bad news. Somebody, the cycle's over. I can't make it up. With the world card, the cycle is over. The cycle is over for this. These people are about to drown under the wave of change, because this is the age of Aquarius. Nothing is hidden. Everything is out in the open. If you want energy now, you have to ask people for it. You have to offer something. You've got to actually go and make a contract with that person directly if they're willing to deal with you or work with you energetically to do any manifestation work. Or if you want to marry somebody that's abundant, you've got to go toward that person directly. Nobody is falling for any more of the tricks of the energy harvesting through third parties, through tricks to hold you back, mental manipulation, beta male strategies, to try to keep you. People are healing. Men and women are healing in the age of Aquarius. People are doing their shadow work right now. And the people that are not doing their shadow work, they're going to get swept under the tide of change. Okay? And their life is going to go downhill. The people that don't face their shadows, but those of us that have faced our shadows and have done the healing work, it's over. It's illuminated. We know to guard and protect our energy. Everything is exposed. The internet, communication, all over the world. Okay. So someone is heartbroken because they didn't want to let go of hope in a kitchen witch, but it's over. So somebody was waiting in Texas to hear that things worked out. Okay. What about Utah? What's this about Utah? The Queen of Pentacles reverse. It was a missed opportunity for somebody that wanted to do, that does anything for money. What about Utah? They were very dissatisfied. They're very unhappy with the results they got from Queen of Wands, because you're getting justice, a fire sign. So they're very unhappy and dissatisfied with that fire sign's work, because somebody can't move. They can't move to calmer waters. They can't move forward and be okay with what they got, because they got nothing. They can't get your energy. That fire sign was supposed to get your energy. But I feel like you read this person inside out, and it was a loss. It was a fail. And it was just a season, a small one. And that's never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever, never, ever coming back again. This was something that's never, ever, 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 ever coming back again. I got to get the Greek ones from Greece, from the Greek Orthodox Church. All you got to do is breathe on them like this, and them things be on fire. It's never coming back. Tell me about this club. What's this about a club in a junkyard? Clarify junkyard. A tower. The Five of Pentacles reverse. Someone that lacks emotional intelligence, fails to regulate their emotions, feels defeated. What's this about this junkyard? Somebody had some kind of business interaction with someone that might own a junkyard. What did they do at this junkyard? They might have been using their cars, okay, for the gang stalking. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That they got a message that something's over. They wanted to win at all costs, but now someone's closed emotionally. So this might have something to do with, the cars that these people were utilizing to try to make you get in a car accident when they were trying to force you into isolation in your home by trying to make you feel afraid to go outside and drive your car, by running you down on the highway, by 5 cars following you everywhere you go, trying to bump into you on purpose, trying to bump you to intimidate you. Like if you leave to go to the grocery store or go get on the highway to go somewhere, about 5 cars all get around you and drive with you, everywhere you go. These people were going so hard, and they were getting a lot of these cars from a junkyard because they had a connection at the DMV that was giving them like paper temporary tags. That way they couldn't be tracked. And these are cars that they could bang up or whatever. They were working in cahoots with a junkyard. And now they feel defeated because they couldn't get a judgment reverse. So all the gang stalking they did, and these are the foot soldiers, those people under that principality that would all just follow you everywhere you went. Somebody reversed an ending with a narcissist, and now they can't get a judgment reverse, and this is justice. Clarify justice. They couldn't create an illusion. Yeah, they can't create an illusion right now. Yeah, they can't create an illusion right now. You're not scared of these people. Bitch, you want to drive with me? Bitch, drive. But I know you better not touch me. Shit, you could drive. Shit, you could drive if you want to. Shit, you could follow. You could drive on the road. That's fine. Pay your taxes. That's what they for. And you just better stay in your motherfucking lane, and you better not get the fuck out that car popping your shit at nobody. That's it. It's like a thing where they wanted you to feel intimidated. Look, we're following you in cars. Yeah, you following people in cars, but bitch, you ain't gonna do shit. The fuck? See, a lot of the people might even be younger than you that were thinking of ideas to intimidate you. And in the generation that they grew up in, that's when all those movies about the Fast and Furious with, I don't even know their names. Y'all know the guy that's supposed to be a chiseled, the light skin, The Rock, and all them, those fast. In their mind, that's gangster. I know they goofy. In their mind, that's gangster to them. Following people around in cars and revving them up and making loud sounds in them corny ass Dodge Chargers, looking all goofy and dusty and stupid. But that's scary. That's in their mind, based on their movies they watch. That's scary to them. Bitch, that's not scary to the people you've been targeting. A lot of the people that you've been targeting grew up like in the 70s and 80s, the 80s and 90s during the crack epidemic, meth epidemic. That shit ain't scary to us at all. Bitch, that shit don't got shit on the shit we saw and was around growing up at all whatsoever. And we looking at y'all asses like y'all are fucking stupid. You don't look scary. You look like we about to put you on your ass with your dumb ass. Scary is having to try to go to work and have your kids go to school during segregation at a time when you couldn't get justice in court and people could blatantly do whatever they wanted to you. And your parents is trying to survive during segregation without Section 8 and without food stamps and all them benefits you get from the government now. Scary. It's a lot of people y'all was trying to intimidate and make afraid that have had to live through things that were a lot harder. We're not afraid of no fucking Dodge Chargers and Ford Mustangs revving up, making noise and driving around. You look like a bunch of spoiled ass brats that don't know nothing about no fucking hard times. You're fucking spoiled. And if you're from the ghetto, you're ghetto rich. You didn't struggle, you bitch, wearing $700 jeans, having a big screen TV cable, going on fucking Carnival motherfucking cruises. Bitch, you were, that's not ghetto. That's not whatever. These people, it's a generation of young people that grow up thinking that they were part of some kind of goddamn struggle, that had grew up eating shrimps and lobster and steaks, taking vacations and cruises and buying $200 pair of Michael Jordan sneakers and $700 jeans. Yeah, I was with a struggle. What struggle? What fucking struggle you been through? The fuck are you talking about? Shit. Child, I'm telling you. And they goofy. A lot of them are goofy as hell. Just goofy as all get out. You know, and these are the people that they were getting to gang stalk you that was supposed to be scary. And they're not at all. They look goofy. They're goofy and they're spoiled and entitled. Okay? Because even when food stamps was out and when it was paper and not an EBT card, you know, we wasn't on that type of shit. We just wanted to make sure we had enough food. And we got the no frills, black and white cornflakes and the no frills butter and the free cheese and that type shit. It wasn't like what y'all had during y'all little generation. Y'all spoiled asses. What is this club, bar, restaurant energy? What was the club, bar, restaurant energy? Somebody was dissatisfied with some results. They had to release a burden. What was the burden? Is someone's club or a bar about to go under? They can't move forward. Why can't they move forward? Why can't this person move forward that might own a bar, a restaurant, or something? They have to move on to calmer waters. Yeah, they can't afford it. They're stressed out. They were expecting something to be a good investment. I told y'all what these people were expecting to use your energy for. Yeah, I told y'all this person was cool with whoever this Capricorn in the wealth class is. And they thought they were going to utilize your energy to manifest this club or bar or restaurant. And now it's over. They're not going to get your energy. They are not going to get your energy and be able to manifest shit. They be lucky they won't even be able to manifest a bowel movement. What is China and Antarctica? Antarctica, China. What is China, Antarctica? It's a missed opportunity. Of course, for them to study your DNA the way they want to. Okay? Yeah, they have to accept this. You are being watched in the neighborhood that you lived in, wherever you live at or were living during this foolishness. You are being watched because they told these people they could experiment with you. They could do whatever they wanted with you because they isolated you and they were gang stalking you, and the government was in full compliance with this. And there was a group of Chinese scientists that wanted to study your DNA. They wanted to study that DNA that you have, probably, and compare it to their own DNA. Because again, I told y'all, somebody put you in a fucking cage like you was the monkey, but they are actually the monkeys. And you came here potted on a motherfucking ship, like, and you landed in the middle of the fucking forest, like you landed in a Vietnamese forest or some shit like that. And then the monkeys came and put your ass in a cage and started poking you and watching you because you walk upright and think upright, and you can balance your dark and light energy because you are connected to your higher self. They put you in a cage to study you like you're the monkey. But what I'm understanding is you're actually the human and they are the monkeys, doing monkey business all around you, trying to study your DNA and understand you, looking at you and wanting to study your melanin and wanting to study, your coily hair, or study your DNA, or pick and prod and poke to try to figure out wow, where do you get that energy and that power? You're not the monkey that's in a cage. The monkeys put you in a cage. The monkeys then put your ass in a cage to study you. The Seven of Pentacles. And these people wanted to, that's the Seven of Pentacles is talking about these monkeys from China. And I'm not saying all Chinese people are monkeys. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying Chinese people are monkeys mixed with rat, dog, pig, and other DNA. I'm not saying that at all whatsoever. I know a lot of different people on the planet are mixed with different DNA. And I'm not trying to be insulting, but these are monkeys right here. The monkeys I'm talking about are the monkeys that decided to put you in a cage and study your DNA. Y'all are monkeys. Did I insult you? Do you feel insulted by what I just did? Because I want you to feel insulted. I don't want you to be confused about that. I want you to be insulted. I want you to feel insulted. It was an insult. It was. Not to innocent Chinese people, but to the ones that have an entitlement complex to the point of delusion, that feel like it's okay in a narcissistic sociopath way to take somebody, a human being at that, and put them in a cage to study their DNA like they don't have free will. Yes, that makes you a monkey. Your monkey ass. So there was a Chinese group from studying out of Antarctica that wanted to study your DNA. There were some other groups too that don't care. They're sociopaths, do anything for money. They're depressed right now because they feel backstabbed and betrayed, because they were promised that they would have access to create obstacles for you so that they could study your DNA, and that they would tie you down and put you in a mental institution so that they can come in and prod and poke you. But you got unstuck. Whatever obstacle they tried to cause for you, you got unstuck from it. So the Four of Wands reverse, the Lovers reverse. So someone that was supposed to catfish and get you into a relationship with them was going to give these people access to you from Antarctica. But somebody lacks emotional intelligence and control, and now they can't sleep because they're not going to get paid. And it's probably somebody that looks just like you that was trying to set you up. That's why they say all skin folk ain't kinfolk. You have to judge people by the content of their character and not by the color of their skin. Do you hear me, somebody? Somebody better give me an amen. You cannot judge people by their race, by their color, by their ethnicity. You have to judge them by their energy signature and the content of their character. Because I feel like the person that was going to catfish you might be the same color as you. And they were working with the Chinese to allow them access to study you so that they could get their money and go. So you got to be really, really careful, about the people that you call your soul tribe and decide to come together with. Because most people that are unhealed, they don't understand about working together as a group like other groups do. The only color they care about is green and money, and that's it, and nothing more. All they care about is money, and that's it, nothing more. They have no empathy. They'll do anything for money, and they'll sell anybody out. They give absolutely no fucks at all whatsoever. So be careful. Be careful. It's the truth. All skin folk is not kinfolk. All right, Holy Divine Spirit, please give me a final message so I can get ready to close this one out. The Hierophant. This could represent the judiciary system, court system, an old tradition, an old way of a Taurus. Okay, somebody is drowning in their emotions right now because they feel like somebody is in some destructive energy, and they feel defeated because the cycle is over. And they might not be expecting anything good. They're very sad because something's over. Somebody sold you out for chicken change. I don't do no wheeling and don't do no damn stealing. Sold me out for chicken change. Child, not today. I'm hungry. Let's go. All right, final message. Hold it. Yeah, but y'all want to say something? Go ahead. What? What about him? Child, ain't nobody thinking about this Cancer Warlock. Did some spell work this morning. They reversed an ending. They know they don't have no power. Whoever this Cancer Warlock is, they better go sit the fuck down before whoever you are, you get on their ass. For real. And stay on it. Like all day. What's the page? Pentacle, they pulling their energy back. They better go back to work and find some business and sit down some goddamn where. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, they're not going to move forward. They better go sit their ass down somewhere before you get to their ass. See, these people feel like it's like you're a giant. You're a spiritual giant, and they know that. That's why they wait till somebody else is attacking you, and that's when a little person will come and get their little hits in real quick while somebody else, like Debo. You like a spiritual Debo, and they wait till somebody else is attacking you and then jumping you at that, like 3 to 5 people, and then that's when they'll come in and attack you. Like, yeah, I'm tearing you up. I'm going to get you now. I'm going to get you only because other people are attacking you, and they know you don't have time to turn around and attack them or do nothing to them. Because it's like a whole bunch of cowards. It's like one of them won't go one-on-one with you just by themselves. They've got to wait until other people are involved so that they can have help to try to defeat you, because they already know they don't want to do it alone because they'll get fucked up. You know, they are just so weak. They are so weak. I mean, they are weak. Like, like wait till Debo get knocked out or goes to bed and then attack him and then run and get a whole bunch of people to help you in case they get up and hit you back. They are weak. They are so weak. What's the final message, Holy Spirit? Give me a final message. Child, they are so weak. How do you live with yourself? How do you live with yourself knowing you're that weak? Final message, Holy Spirit. Final message. You're going to get justice. Somebody's spiritual marriage is over. The devil reversed. The cycle is over. These people from your past, the 5 of Pentacles, they're getting out your energy. Yeah, they won't be getting together no more. And if they do, it'll get knocked down. It don't matter. They don't have no power. At the end of the day, these people don't have no power. You are moving forward, and no one and nothing is going to stop you. The cycle is over. Whoever that kitchen witch is, they're not going to get this marriage. And all the people that connected to from the past are kicked out your energy. They can still send spell work, but it don't matter. They kicked out your energy. The 3 of Cups reversed. Yeah, it's over for them. One final card. Balance is being restored in your life. Woo. And somebody is now worried again and in their thoughts about the secret coming out. A Cancer. About how they hacked and scammed you all that time, because you're moving forward and they have to release a burden in whatever they were doing that was reckless, because right now you're in a period of your life of growth and expansion, and you're about to grow and expand in another direction that they can't hack or that they can't steal money from. Okay, so that means that if you were working or have a platform on YouTube or whatever, where it's easy for them to keep manipulating your views, you might take your business elsewhere, and you might just expand in another direction where they can no longer, they're unable to hack and manipulate your views. You might do something a different way. You understand? Whoever you are, you might be about to do something in a different type of a way, on another capacity, where they can no longer manipulate your views. I want my money back. I want my money back. I want my money back. And I want my money back right now for this cold. All right. I am QUAN Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I'm getting ready to do the prayer. But I need to light this coal real quick. Sorry, y'all. Note to self: do not buy any more coal in the grocery store. Get the Greek Orthodox coal. It takes longer to come, but order it in bulk next time, QUAN Yin. Note to self. All right, so I am going to do, or whoever's still here, we are going to have our Monday morning prayer of gratitude. I show gratitude for my collective of the highest vibration of love. I show gratitude for favor and for protection. I show gratitude to the Most High God, Yeshua, Yahweh. I show gratitude to Christ, Jehovah. I show gratitude for growth and expansion. I show gratitude for complete restoration financially, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically. I show gratitude right now for earth, wind, and fire, both the group and the elements. I show gratitude right now for each and every planet and the unique energies each planet invokes and embodies to get our prayer requests granted. Oh, Holy One, the moon, Lavana Nana, who sits at the head of Mercury, Koke, Anki, Venus, and Nene Noge, the sun, Utu Shamish, Mars, Madin, Gugiana, Jupiter, and Lil Zadik, Saturn, Shabbatha, and Anerta. I decree and declare, by the authority and power of Christ, Jehovah, on every conjured witchcraft being used on and sent to me right now, let every charm and evil altar and candle referencing my name right now be nullified and neutralized. Let its power be banished and destroyed by the fire, power, and light of Christ, Jehovah. Abracadabra! We will create as we speak. Let the forces of darkness I command to get and flee from around my life, my family, and surroundings in the name of Aiya Umima. Whatsoever he shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever he shall loose on earth shall be loose in heaven. Again, I say unto you, that if two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father. For where two or three are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. Right now, I cover myself and my collective of the highest vibration of love and my child and our environment with the seal of protection by our Kundalini violet flame of our holy fire, which is our Holy Spirit, that is invoked by our holy words. Abracadabra! We will create as we speak. Kadus, kadus, kadus. Holy, holy, holy. Abatachin hoy, besamai mitano, sameyi kadis, mangista timta, fakadit, besamai in the hornet, in the hoop, bamadar to whom. Yalet in jedachin and sitanzade, badelachin in them ye cur, belen in ya, yebadaloon in ye cur, and deminel. Wadafatanam, Atagvan, Kakafu, Adanenenji, Mungis, Yantanatana, Hylam, Mizganam, Leatherle Alamu, Amen. Bopsum, Bopsum, Bamemphis, Kadusam, and Amlak, Amen. Bopsum, Bopsum, Bamemphis, Kadusam, and Amlak, Amen. Bopsum, Bopsum, Bamemphis, Kadusam, and Amlak, Amen. From the crown of our head to the sole of our feet, we command a divine ring, a white light of fire on every plane of existence, on the etheric plane, on the ethereal plane, on the astral, mental, physical, and emotional plane, to act right now as a shield and a fence around, through, and with the fire and power of Christ Jehovah. Right now, I decree and declare, let every form of witchcraft and all of its effects burst into flames and scatter. Be ye neutralized and nullified and destroyed. Fall to the ground and scatter. Right now, I bind every evil influence and command you to get and flee from my life and environment. I dismantle every stronghold of witchcraft and all hexes right now. I command to break and scatter. Right now, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rise up against me in judgment be thou condemned and be cut off. For greater is he that is within me than he that is within the world. Surely he shall deliver thee from the foulest snare and from the deadly pestilence. I break the power of this witchcraft and spellwork in the name and by the power and authority of Christ Jehovah. Right now, I decree and declare that by the power and authority of Christ Jehovah, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess, in heaven, in earth, under the ground, on the ground. No power can stand against me. In the name and by the power and authority of Christ, I break the power of every spell, curse, and charm over my life right now. Let the forces of darkness, let every charm over my life right now, and let the forces of darkness bow down to Christ's authority and be dismantled right now. I renounce all ties to witchcraft in the name of Christ Jehovah. I break every tie and connection and agreement with all enchantments and witchcraft pit against me right now. I nullify every curse spoken. Let it fall to the ground and be rendered ineffective and powerless. Let the effects of witchcraft on my body, mind, and spirit, let it be reversed and undone. I decree and declare complete freedom and healing. I am completely restored to wholeness. Right now, I cover myself and my collective of the highest vibration of love and my child with that white light for protection by that cleansing Kundalini fire, that violet flame that breaks the power of all witchcraft. Right now, I decree and declare Christ's light as my protection, as a divine barrier of love, energy, and light that no force can or may penetrate. Let every demonic spirit get out this live and environment right now, because Umima is a consuming fire, and I release Christ's fire on every demonic spirit using anyone or anything to cause any spiritual or physical imbalance to me or this live. Right now, I sanctify this live with Christ's light and fire. I flood this prayer and environment right now with the fire of Christ for cleansing and for redemption. Right now, I decree and declare continued protection over our lives. Let our ancestors of the highest vibration of love and ascended masters, the Most High God, Yeshua, Eo, the Most High God, Christ Jehovah, encamp all around us and keep us safe from all harm as we go throughout this week. We are free in Christ, and no power of darkness has or will ever have any power over us. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. I now close all portals and sever all energetic cords that no longer serve me, and fully reclaim my divine power, sovereignty, and light. May the blessings be. By the light of the eternal flame, I release all ties that bring me pain. From hex, from bind, from spell and chain, I reclaim my power, whole and sane. Through ancestral lines I now ascend. All wounds and shadows I transcend. No force can hold, no bind can stay. I walk in light, I clear my way. With sovereign will, my soul is free, protected by divine decree. By earth, by fire, by air, and by sea. I am whole, I am pure, I am free. May the blessings be, mote it be. So shall it be. Ashe. Guys, it's a new week. A new week. Sorry. It is a brand new week, y'all. I'm telling y'all, a lot of good things are happening. Change is finally here, child. Don't worry about any little tiny attacks. Protect yourself spiritually. It is the new moon, so they out here trick or treating, but that's okay because I got a treat for their ass. They want to trick or treat. There's a big treat waiting for them. I got a big treat. Okay, and any energy that they are dispelling right now in any spell work that they might be doing, it's just the last little bit of whatever they got left before these people go into homelessness, before they go into complete poverty. It's over. It's game over for these people. We're all going to be moving forward in our lives now, in truth, in happiness, in abundance, in prosperity. The new world is here. Should I tell them or I don't know. I was given some insight about something. Anybody that is wanting to know the correct place to invest with real estate, I know it's kind of late now because at one time you could have gotten this deal for between 15 and 40K. But I don't know why they want me to tell somebody this. But right now, there's going to be a big real estate boom in Atlanta, Georgia. And the news has been showing nothing but murders and how Atlanta's horrible. That's all for show. That's completely for show. They have everything completely under control in Atlanta. They've been doing that while three major corporations have been buying up all of the single family homes in Atlanta so they can control who gets to live in what they're building. I don't know how many of you have ever been to Washington, D.C., the DMV, Silver Spring area, but I've been sort of shit years ago, but I tell people shit, and they're like, no one wants to live in Atlanta. It's trash, blah, 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 blah. I know because you don't have foresight. But let me explain something. Anybody from anywhere that's ever visited the DMV, if you've ever been to Silver Spring, Maryland, it's right at the D.C. Maryland line. And you see how they transformed that entire area. It's a train system and the whole area. The homes went from $15,000. Well, the whole DC, but the homes in that particular area went from $15,000 to $700,000. Okay. And it happened right under my nose. I was working at a mortgage company at the time, and the spirit told me that's what was happening. They were guiding me at the time. And because I was working at a mortgage company at that time, I was seeing literally as the prices were going up. And when I would go on the foreclosure websites, I was seeing so. And I was like, well, I was so young, but I saw that shit and I jumped on that shit back in the day. But right now, if anybody has ever been in the Silver Spring area, that's in the DMV, that's what's about to happen in Atlanta. And they have been giving you nothing but bad news in the news on purpose, so that people would not rush and grab up and snatch up the properties, because they wanted all the corporations to buy up all the homes and properties so that once everything is finished, they could control who gets to live there because they own all the homes. And if you look now, you can still buy a house, but it's expensive. But I'm going to let y'all know really quick before they cut me off. I see vans pulling up. They always be fucking with my shit when I tell y'all shit. Look, what you see in the news is bullshit. There are a lot of big buildings in Atlanta that look fucked up, but on the inside, they're very nice. They're constructing them. That's what they do. They do it in secret where you can't see. And then overnight, suddenly you're like, oh my God, when did they do this to this area? Because they don't want you to see when they're building. Because they don't want you to try to get any properties on lockdown. To make this story short, the whole Silver Spring, the whole 5 Points train station is about to be completely redone over the next 5 years. And that whole entire downtown area is going to be completely transformed into what like downtown Silver Spring is. And the property value is going to be beyond belief down there. Not only that, you won't be able to buy any homes because it's owned by three major corporations. But the surrounding cities surrounding the airport still have homes that are available, a few of them, but they're really hard to get in the uh, in the 200s. In the 200s. Now they need work, but they're not new constructions, and they might need some renovation. But they're still they're functional. They're older brick homes, but these older brick homes are about to be worth a whole lot of money. That's Forest Park, College Park, East Point. I'm just letting you all know. They are about to completely renovate and do a whole lot of building and a whole transformation that a lot of people don't see. And they're building and they're showing in the news desolation and nothing really happening in Atlanta, but that's a lie because they don't want people to snatch up and get these homes and properties. So anybody that's thinking of investing right now, you can still get an older home built between 1955 and 2003, when they still were building good quality homes, because what they building right now is some bullshit. But Forest Park, Murrow, Jonesboro, those areas are about to skyrocket. I don't care what you heard. I don't care what they tell you in the news. I don't care what you look up online. I'm telling you what I know to be true. I promise. As a seer, I am telling you for a fact. In a little while, no one is going to be able to buy a home under a certain amount. It's way too close to the airport and downtown and amenities for it to be overlooked in what they're doing. So I don't know who that's for. But I just wanted to put that out there really, really quick. Unfortunately, the time to get it for between 15 and 40K, that time is already passed. But you still can get it for the low 200s before it gets any higher, if anybody's interested in looking into it. Just wanted to put that out there for somebody. The news is lying to your asses. I'm just telling you, the news is lying. They just wanted to scare people away from Georgia while they hurried up and got control of at least 90% of the real estate. Okay. And they do propaganda and make it seem like Atlanta's completely lawless. Look, someone got shot dead right there. And then another person shot dead right there. And look at it. Child, some of these are clones that they just putting out there to shoot each other. Listen to what I'm telling you. Some of these are clones. They are literally just putting out there. It's senseless shooting. Everyone, Atlanta's scary. It's a dump. It's blah, blah, blah. It's propaganda while they gain 90% of control of the housing. So they can almost completely control everyone that lives in the city, because in a little while, you won't even be able to buy a house here. I promise you. All right. I'm QUAN Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I will be back. Child, don't listen to the news. They show you what they want you to see. The news shows you what they want you to see.